side or the other. So why don't you on the edge? Why don't you move to the center? There we go. Okay. Thank you all for coming tonight. If you have not eaten yet, there is a lot of food over there to my left. So for those of you who don't know, I'm Dr. Kalenda Eaton, a professor in the Department of English and also an affiliate faculty with the Pan-African Studies program here at Arcadia. Since this is a presentation on storytelling, let me tell my own. In the summer of 2016, I traveled to Bloomington, Indiana. Has anyone ever been there before? No? A couple people? To participate in a summer institute on art, survival, and African cities at the University of Indiana. After an arduous trip from the airport to the campus, which was over an hour away by shuttle, I arrived hungry and tired. There were others with me on the shuttle, and we were all hungry and tired. We arrived at our living quarters, and we were a bit less than impressed with the shared dorm rooms, but we said nothing. After dropping my stuff down and surveying the situation, I left the room in search of food. I came across another participant at the institute in the hallway, and then another, and we all decided to find something to eat. As I exclaimed loudly, very loudly, that I was hungry, a man appeared out of nowhere and said, "Oh, you're hungry? I have food. I can feed you. I will just have to cook it." We were standing by this communal kitchen, and we quickly looked at each other. Of course, I responded, "Oh no, I can't let you do that." But I was thinking, who are you, man? Like, what are you talking about? But he insisted, and he began preparing to cook chicken and rice. After all, he said he had to eat too. So why shouldn't he make enough for us? He was going to cook anyway. In the process of all of this, he asked, "Are you here for the Institute?" I then realized that he was one of us, yet he wasn't wary or cautious. He was just open and very giving. So maybe not like us after all. So in the end, a couple of us sat down. Others who were not so brave quickly left. Those who remained, we ate, we talked, and learned about each other. It was all very humane, all very communal, all very normal. We were hungry, and he shared what he had. And this was my first encounter with Dr. Kole Odutola. Since that first meeting, I have learned a lot. Dr. Odutola teaches Yoruba language and culture at the University of Florida. His interests span the areas of journalism, culture, photography, environment, arts, and language. He has worked as a production assistant, scriptwriter, in television and a few radio stations in Nigeria. He has also worked as a freelance producer and director of documentaries on development and environmental issues for independent production companies. Creative writing for him represents moments of reflection and introspection. He is a poet who combines theory and practice of photojournalism and environmental activism. He has 3 poetry collections. His second, The Poet Bled, appeared in 1998. He has performed at different locations in the United States, Nigeria, South Africa, and the UK. Apart from poetry readings, he is a storyteller who uses the African participatory storytelling style to capture the attention of his audience. Kole is a member in spirit of the Association of Nigerian Authors and a founding member of the Coalition of Nigerian Artists. He has a master's degree in TV video for development, a master's in organizational communication, and a PhD in media studies. Above all, he is a teacher, he is a scholar, he is a giver of good food, and so I know that this evening you will be fed. Thank you, Dr. Odutola.
If you do.